is a look at Crown Heights, Brooklyn, where gangs, shootings, crime are all too common.
Stop shooting. Start living. Stop shooting. Start living. Stop shooting. Start living. Stop shooting. Start living.
But things are changing, and I got a glimpse of who's behind it.
Notice that we didn't have any buttons, giving out any buttons. We bought out palm cards, but this young man has a button on.
Has a button on, right?
How old are you? 8 years old. I'm in.
You wear your button every day? That's David Gaskin, a leader of SOS, an anti-violence program standing for Save Our Streets. Every day, he and dozens of others, if not hundreds, are walking the streets.
So what you're witnessing right now is the SOS team canvassing. Canvassing means walking. And as we canvass, we build healthy relationships with community members, small business owners, store owners, and we give out this public education materials.
They hold flyers, they urge for change, interrupting gunfights and working to prevent them.
So when those shots was fired a little bit down the block, everybody came out and responded just to see what was going on. The school had a lockdown, and that kind of shakes the kids up. These are the things that SOS works to prevent. We don't want no children feeling like they can't come outside their school. We definitely don't want them feeling like they can't go to school.
The members are all former gang members born and raised in Crown Heights.
Everybody knows somebody, so we make sure our inroads are strong. But most of the time, 95% of the time, we know who's doing what. And as soon as we walk up on the situation from the front end, depending on how far it escalates, we'll calm down immediately. Our credibility is crazy.
Now, there are more than a dozen of other types of programs just like this in the city. Mayor de Blasio has invested $13 million into these types of programs, setting a prolonged uptick in gang-related shootings, specifically here in Brooklyn.
And the question that I'm always often asked is, why are you guys counting how many days you can go without a shooting? And the answer I always give is because we come from a neighborhood where we heard shootings on a daily basis, so we just started counting. How many days can we go without a shooting?
The program also helps high-risk youth find jobs and, most of all, give them an out to a new way of life.
I just think back to when Rudy Giuliani became mayor and he put the resources into backing up the police force and backing up the cops. Murders went from a couple thousand a year down into the hundreds. And you had
police officers can't always be there to interrupt a gang fight. You know, they make friends with these kids, so they call them up when the violence is escalating. They're not going to call up police, and police actually look at these members for answers.
At least there's some positive male role models that some younger kids can talk to. You have to culturally flip this before you can do anything to end the violence completely. And if there's an outlet somewhere else for some of these young kids, I think it's awesome.